Hello everyone and welcome back to the official PokerStars channel. We're live once again. My name is Nicholas Walsh and we are here to do another Tuesday Spin Go session on the PokerStars channel as per usual. How you guys doing? Welcome back. Okay, we are betting the flop here. Probably am allowed to have a bigger size on this texture though. 25. I think betting turn is okay. Should be fine, shouldn't it, guys? We sized up on the flop, so this is fine on the turn. Oh, dear. This is interesting. So we actually, again, have a really good price to try and hit the straight. So 23, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 2, 3, 3, 34. We kind of have to call, unfortunately, because we have the straight draw. And then we'll get the rest on the river. Just like that. That was a really weird line from this guy as well. The check raise with the 9-10 there. Not sure how to feel about that, to be honest. King 5, definitely a call for 6 big blinds, though, of course, gang. That shouldn't surprise anyone. Running into King Queen, pretty unlucky, but King 5 is going to be more than enough to... in fact, it's probably a fair few big blinds within a call from a Nash perspective. So getting check raised by 9-10 there is interesting because he doesn't have the best kicker. He is, of course, blocking hands like 8-9. But that doesn't really change much, to be honest. Because you just have so much showdown. You're basically going to end up raising into better made hands. You're giving the diamonds a good price to draw. You're giving the straight draws the best price to draw. So is it 7 into like 35, was it? I mean, how can you not call? It's just too good. Now, over time, that number has to be above a certain percentage in order to be profitable, full stop. But in the short term, if I'm trying to figure out how much EV I'm supposed to allocate to you or how well you perform during a month or a week or whatever, looking at your chips EV is going to be way, way better because I know exactly like the sort of value of your play over time. In fact, that number is so accurate in projecting your expected EV ROI in dollars over time that when you're actually working with, when you're working with EV pools and stuff like that, that's the number that they use to actually decide how much EV they're actually going to pay out to you. I guess we're folding. I don't know. This is a bit of a weird one. He can have missed hearts. He can have missed hearts. He can have missed straight draws. This actually might be good enough to still hero call, honestly. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yes, sir. If they only have 6 big blinds, it's a different story. You're right, Tom. Uh-oh. 5.5 big blinds. We're in trouble here, guys. Classic. All right. That was a good game. Vegan is asking, I have a question if anyone can help answer. With a $1,000 bankroll, would you recommend playing Spin Go or tournaments to build your bankroll? It totally depends what you prefer playing. It depends on your appetite for variance as well, or your tolerance for variance, and it also depends on what you want, what you enjoy playing. It's if you want to make poker a profitable, we're gonna go 2.5 here. If you want to make poker a profitable hobby or beyond, you're almost always going to do best playing the format that you enjoy the most. So really, it just depends what you enjoy playing more than anything else. If you hate spinning goes, but somebody told you it's a great way to build a bankroll, you're not going to do well. If you hate tournaments and somebody told you that that's what you should do to... this is a shove, right, guys? 6 big blinds, 10-4 suited. It's got to be in there, right? Can somebody look this one up for me, please? if you hate tournaments and you're trying to build a bankroll doing it, you're not going to enjoy yourself and you're not going to win. Or at least it's very difficult. I once had a friend who, this is a call as well, guys. Wish me luck. We just got to do it. It's pretty standard push fold stuff at this stage. Feels good, feels good. So basically, if you're new to this, the Adagio, a Spin Go is a winner-take-all three-handed poker tournament. But at the start of each tournament, this value will change depending on how high you roll. If you are very lucky, this could be very, very big. Most of the time, it's going to be for 2 times your money. Sometimes it's for 3, sometimes it's for 4, sometimes it's for 5, up to really, really big prizes potentially, but those happen very infrequently. What are my notes on this guy? Oh dear. So we do have a note that this guy is trapping ace, queen, ace, jack in previous spots. Man, that's a really tough spot for us there. Blah, 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 blah. Can't speak. Folding the turn is probably not correct. So calling the turn is probably what we're supposed to do. I mean, as an exploit, I guess we need to really consider whether or not this guy is the kind of player that has bluffs in this situation. It's difficult to tell. We have played with this person at some amount. I don't know how good they are, how often they play. Based on the notes that we have, I would argue that there is some fraction of this that is unconventional. King 4 is obviously always going to be a shove at the stack depth. Get lucky there, that's nice. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. I'm not really sure against this guy. We don't have enough information to decide whether or not we're supposed to over-adjust here. Dire Straits saying, is any idea that Finton is having a free roll again? I don't know. That was a lot of fun, though. I think it would be really good if we did do that again, but I haven't heard any word about it yet. Yo, what's up, Guru? Winner take all is only for the lowest. Well, it's winner take all for almost all of them. Yes, there are the higher multipliers mean that sometimes other players do win apart from first place, but it's not that frequent. Bilbo, the biggest I ever played for was 150K. There's a command for it. So just shoving this one. And then we can still trap ace 10 here. Nice trap. I think shoving queen 6 versus limp is fine, though. Don't think that's a mistake. Definitely need to call the flop. We have a diamond draw on the turn, which is something. If we check and they bet the river, we probably still call with a 3 here, like a lot. Because he's not going to have that many ace combos. A queen probably still bets the turn a lot as well. So it might be like a really good value bet with like a 7, but usually it's going to be a bluff in my opinion. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well, Baines. This can be really good. Ace 8s. Nice. Picking up that last game. Cool. It's good. Obviously, sit and goes are still tournaments, you know. I don't think our opponent is going to... I think we can still do this. This is kind of cool. It's like we're still value betting the queen sometimes. I don't know, if he does have a 9, we probably don't mind having him in a bit longer. That's annoying. If he bets the river, we're still calling, but... Does that mean he has like pocket 8s? Pocket 8s, pocket 7s? Let's see what he had here. Ace 10. Nah, we got the call from the light one. That's good. That works out nicely. But yeah, MTTs, we sneak in there sometimes on stream. I certainly need to do more work on those though, because I am a it's probably my least experienced fields. Yeah, aces is a good hand, guys. Aces is considered a pretty good hand. Nice, 75 bucks. Let's go. Because if you kind of have an idea about what your opponent's strategy is going to be pre-flop, you can start to take the entire like hand matrix and you can remove stuff that they're never going to play, and then you can start to create ranges and all that kind of stuff. So this is probably meant to be a call, especially against a reg. We have the big blinds to gamble as well here. 45% is certainly going to be enough equity overall to make this a profitable call. So like this year I wanted to add a bunch more pre-flop stuff when we were playing against unbalanced opponents. So I wanted to include, you know, calling ranges versus any 2 and all that kind of stuff. So when I add that, I'll just give you guys the files to so you can benefit from that moving forward without any additional charge. Nice. Because I definitely didn't want to be in a situation where I released the advanced pack and then when it got better, like if you bought it like last month, you'd be like, well, what the fuck? Like, you can't, you're not. Yeah, we're not folding 10s. Please don't have an overpair. That is just a cold deck. Nothing we can do here. Oh my God! Nothing we can do here. Pocket 10s has to go in the middle. If we're folding 10s here, we are losing. This one is pretty close. Against this guy, I'm going to overfold, though. Howdy says, how'd you approach poker if the scenario is just to play with friends or in general home games versus rather bad or decent opponents? What would be your main tips here? Good question. I'm going to trap queens, guys. We're tramping queens all day long. It's not the best flop, but also a lot of his ace combos, king combos will shove pre-flop. So we'll just keep it cool. And we're going to value bet. Try and get a 6 or a 5 to look us up there on the river. So basically, Hoedes, if I'm saying that right. We're trapping queens again. Bet the flop. He's all in. He's all in. All right, let me finish this heads up, and I'll try and give you my best answer because it's a good question, and I think it's something that I think there should be more books written about that than we've got so many books about how to play GTO poker. So much material, I should say, not that many books, but you got a lot of material about how to play GTO, but very little information about how to play against unknowns and people that are newer to the game. It was Mulhusen, that's right. Yeah. I actually forgot. Yeah, it was Matthias Mulhusen. I saw David Lappin at the players' party later that day, and he goes, "How did Matty do?" And I went, "Oh, I'm not sure. I think he busted pretty early. I didn't realize he was talking about Matthias Mulhusen." Nice one. So that's going to be it for today, guys. Love you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow from 2 p.m. for more spins. Looking forward to Thursday. I'm going to post it on socials again, so get used to hearing it, and see you guys tomorrow. Bye now.